Hello, and welcome to the Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference pre-conference broadcast series on One Concept Radio. I'm Felicia Brown, and I'll be your host for this interview and series. This is one of several broadcasts with the presenters and experts who are appearing in Niagara Falls, Ontario, October 12th through 14th, 2012, and who are brought to you by One Concept. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the 2012 Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference sponsors, the Vitality Depot, Lackner McClellan Insurance, New York Chiropractic College, the Registered Massage Therapist Association of Ontario, Massage Therapy Canada, and Canadian Chiropractor magazines, Biotone, Massage Warehouse, Bon Vital, MPA Media, Family Massage Therapy, the DCCE, Performance Health, and Smile Dog Remote Reception Services for making this year's event possible. Our special guest today is Patrick Ingrassia. Patrick and I will be talking about his classes at the conference, a taste of Thai, table and floor, using the BodySaver Method, and Introduction to the BodySaver Method, no thumbs, deep tissue massage. But first, let me tell you a little about Patrick. Patrick Lee Ingrassia is a world-renowned massage therapist, teacher, and innovator, as well as the founder of the Nayada Institute of Massage. Patrick graduated from the Florida School of Massage and went on to earn his Thai massage teacher certification from the Institute of Thai Massage in Chiang Mai, Thailand, after studying extensively with Master Chongkol Setthakorn. He has been teaching massage in the U.S., Canada, Costa Rica, and Mexico for over 15 years. Patrick, welcome to the Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference pre-conference broadcast series. Thank you so much for making time to talk with me today about the event and your classes.
Happy to be here, Felicia, and really excited about the conference this year.
So, Patrick, tell me, what events and activities are you most looking forward to being a part of at the Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference in Niagara Falls?
Oh, you mean besides all the cool partying opportunities that are there? I like the way you guys make it a nice social opportunity for people to connect and reconnect with their colleagues, which is really great. So I'm always looking forward to that. And I find Canadian massage therapists are always open to new possibilities and excited about their profession. So it's just, having fun is probably the biggest draw for me,
It is definitely a fun conference, and I think in the new venue in Niagara Falls, it's going to be even better.
Well, even nice, because I'm from Buffalo, so it's an easy drive, and it'd be really great to see if we can, see some people from New York State come up, it'd be great.
Definitely. Well, I'm sure there will be a few. And it's a great conference to try out for sure. I encourage anybody from the U.S. to come. It's one of my favorite conferences of the whole year. So, come have some fun with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been successful for years. I've had great success at the conference as a presenter and at a vendor. So, again, it's a major event for Nayada. I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic. So, Patrick, tell us about the classes that you'll be presenting this year and what your students will be learning about in both of them.
All right. In the 1-hour presentation, I'm going to demonstrate how a fully clothed technique on the table, such as Thai for the table, can really expand your clientele and give you more opportunities to have fun, enjoy what you do, and earn some more income. And the range of motion and joint manipulation and assisted stretching that are part of Thai massage and the dance and movement really lends itself to creativity and spontaneity in the practice, which is pretty much the BodySaver Method is all about having that be present, for massage therapists. So it doesn't become a drudge or doing the same massage all over again. So, the artist emerging is what the BodySaver Method is all about. And the Thai for the table just incorporates a lot of those wonderful movement-oriented ways of delivering pressure with momentum and body weight and not using muscular strength. I will also be introducing my new invention, the hot stone AccuRoller, for a very short period of time at both of the presentations. So people will get a chance to see that, and then if they want to learn more about it, they can come to our vendor booth and we can demo that a little further. So, so that's the first one.
Fantastic. And then your second class on the BodySaver Method, the introduction to that, what's that going to be like?
Well, that's going to be a hands-on course where we'll actually be able to use some of the methodology and techniques that I've invented and created for a massage therapist to use their forearms, their elbows, their fists, their knuckles, and even their knees in a table massage. And of course, we will be using, some lubricant for that. So I'm excited about that. We've had three really great successful BodySaver classes over the years in Ontario, and it's been pretty well received. So it's a fun way of looking at your massage, and again having that inventiveness as part of the practice.
Well, having been in a couple of your classes myself, I know that you do make it fun and inventive and encourage people to relax a little bit. Some of us have been taught certain protocols or guidelines in more traditional massage, and I think you really teach people to mix it up a little bit and just have a good time with what you're doing.
Absolutely, and be open to being a little bit outside the box, and be open to some new possibilities and having that creative, aspect of the work. I think that's one of the things that a lot of the students who take my courses say they get out of it as like even an unexpected result, So, I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, you've mentioned a couple of words when talking about the BodySaver Method that I've heard again and again: spontaneity, creativity, inventiveness. I'm curious, how exactly you developed the BodySaver Method, clearly from some of those components of your own personality, but tell me about that.
Yeah, when I have a background as a yoga teacher and a background, training in Thailand. I like the movement aspect of work, so having movement present opens the doors for allowing your body to spontaneously move with the client. And then sometimes you end up developing your own move, which is, again, that artist within thing. That's one of the ways or one of the reasons I developed the course. And then from wrist and thumb injuries from the past, using knuckles and fists and forearms and elbows in ways that are ultimately as deep as you want or as light as you want, using the table to support your body, using ergonomics to their best advantage, so that at the end of the day, you're not exhausted as a massage therapist or feeling that you're hurt or injured. Those are just not great places to be. So the BodySaver Method, in a nutshell, is getting the most amount of work done with the least amount of effort, and ending the day with some energy for the rest of your life.
Definitely important to have that, right?
We do have lives beyond our work, and even though our work is that opportunity to be self-expressed, to express our dharma, our purpose in life and all of that, that can extend beyond your practice. And if that can extend beyond your practice, then that's kind of thrilling to hear people say that.
Now, you've talked about some of the techniques involved in the BodySaver Method, like using your knees or your knuckles or your forearms. How else is the BodySaver Method different from other modalities?
I think it differs in that we're combining range of motion and joint manipulation and stretching with pressure. And one of the things that in the BodySaver Method I think it might be different is where we're bringing the tissue into the pressure as opposed to bringing the pressure into the tissue. A little hard to describe in words, but if you've got the client in sideline position and you have control of their shoulder girdle and you're moving the shoulder girdle as you're applying pressure, now you can use your body weight, your momentum, and to pull, let's say, the shoulder into working along the medial border of the scap, let's say, or something like that, So there's a heavy dose of the movement that comes from Thai, the rocking motion, to deliver the pressure in all of the work I do, whether it's in my advanced chair massage course or whether it's in the BodySaver, the Thai for the table. And it's kind of like at the heart of it. Did I answer the question?
I think so. Well, I think the biggest thing that I heard you say was bringing the body into the pressure rather than putting the pressure into the body or into the tissue.
Yeah.
So you're
and
through the movement.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
So see, I understood that totally.
Yeah, good. It's leveraging, having the proper leverage by using the table or using momentum or being in the right position. That does the work. And we don't hold a lot of these pressure for long periods of time where you're using your neck and your traps and your arms, So the lower body is moving along with your upper body, and you're not, locked in place and stationary where you're hinging everything from the lower back and the hips. And, we do work and can work on a lower table, and then getting one knee up onto the table and things like that gives you a lot more access to delivering the pressure effectively. We'll be covering all of that in a lot of that in the workshop. People will leave the BodySaver course with some pretty cool new skills that they can use immediately into their practice. And that's another thing about the BodySaver method that I hear a lot. I can use this immediately, in my practice. And that's a result that I like students to have.
Most definitely. Yeah, it's in my experience, all I've had to do is even get on your table and receive some of your work to get some ideas about how I might change something or bring something back into my work that maybe I used to do, such as stretching, that I don't do as much of. But since being on your table for the first time, I started incorporating that back into my own practice. So I know people will have ideas.
Very, very good.
So, Patrick, I know one of the things you talk about are the principles of longevity. Can you explain what those are?
Well, there's a few. Rocking your body is one where you're using, again, gravity as your best friend to deliver the pressure. A rocking motion also creates a sedating effect. If we're doing a range of motion work, we're avoiding the stretch reflex, which gives people and their musculature a chance to adapt and go a little further on the next movement. So a rocking motion is great, and it allows you to move your feet and shuffle and have some fun and dance a little bit around the table. One of the other principles is the rule of non-thumb, where you can do a complete 90-minute treatment by never using your thumbs and do very effective work. One of the other, principles of longevity in the world of, maintaining your energy and vitality is to be able to sit down on the table or on a stool or a chair or on my BodySaver bench, let's say, and deliver all the pressure someone would need without standing or, using up energy in your legs and back. So please be seated is one of the principles of longevity, So sit and deliver. Instead of stand and deliver, sit and deliver, and then, like loving yourself, taking the time to be, I call it love the one you're with, so to speak, because no matter where you go, there you are, so to speak, right? And be one with yourself. Take time to nurture yourself. Have your practice be part of your spiritual development or your spiritual practice, or, you know, again, the word dharma, right? So that, you know, it's just not work. It's what you love to do. And by loving yourself and sharing who you are and not having your work be a source of injury, you know, it just, I don't know, I think it fosters continued, you know, sustainability and having a future, you know, that's really bright, rather than, wow, if I keep doing this, what am I going to do next? Because it's, you know, you're going to burn out or something, you know. That's not a happy place to be. So, you know.
Well,
so those are some of the principles of longevity.
I think those are all great pieces of advice, and certainly gives a clue into why the BodySaver Method is so popular, and just how beneficial it can be for people that learn it. Tell me, you know, how easily can the BodySaver Method be integrated into an existing practice? I mean, I know lots of us have been in practice for a pretty good while, and we have sort of our routine. So how would you go about integrating that?
Well, you know, in the BodySaver No Thumbs course, you know, for instance, I know a lot of students say they don't have a lot of time or practice or knowledge of how to work in sideline position, you know, and it's a comfortable position for the client to be in, and for the therapist, you have complete access to every part of the body, and I think a superior access to the hip, superior access to the shoulder girdle and neck and places like that. So, you know, incorporating techniques like that in sideline position, let's say, you know, that you can use, you know, immediately is kind of nice, you know.
Most definitely. And how can you integrate the BodySaver Method with other modalities in order to make them safer and more effective?
Well, let's say you're doing some trigger point work, right, which is, you know, a lot of people learn that using their thumbs. Well, once you've, let's say, you know, located a trigger point that you want to work on, using the BodySaver Method, you could incorporate using your knuckles or your forearm or your elbow and work there and still have great sensitivity and, you know, complete working in an area and then not leave with, in pain or something like that. So that's one thing to incorporate.
Fantastic. Now, are there any particular types of training or other modalities that are needed as a sort of prerequisite to learning this kind of work?
No, not at all. Not at all. Just a willing to learn, and that's pretty much all that's, and a good attitude.
Well, I know you...
Like the glass half full is always a good place to start, right?
Yeah, well, anybody that's not in a good mood or doesn't have a good attitude walking into your classroom is bound to walk out with a big smile on their face. I know that you make it fun and everybody's laughing and having a good time through the whole class.
Yeah, and, you know, a lot of people say they like the humor and all of that, and that's a place where you can feel a little bit free and not realize you're being judged every minute, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because every one of these moves is going to be your unique expression of that move, along with whatever the clients bring into the space, you know? So in the BodySaver Method, you can be very adaptable to that moment, to what you and your client are bringing to the space, you know? Because we work in so many different positions, you know, that you can access all the different parts of the body in many different positions, and and then introducing people to how to use their knees in a table massage, it just totally blows their mind, and how effective and how controllable and how easy it is to do some really nice controllable deep tissue work or light pressure work with your knee. And so I love showing people how to use their knees in a table massage. It's fun. They leave, wow, never thought of it, you know.
And it feels great too.
Yeah, it does, you know. And the other thing is a lot of the techniques can be used without lubricant or a minimal amount of lubricant. So, you can work deeper, and not having to fight, having to control so much with, too much lubricant, then you're going to be more superficial, so to speak. So working dry or working, through the draping or working fully closed, it's all about, having as many tools in the tool bag as you can,
Most definitely. I know you provide plenty of new tools in there for everybody coming into the classes. Now, Patrick, there's some people that are listening that maybe are interested in getting started on this type of thing sooner, or they want to make some changes to their practice before they get to the conference. Do you have any suggestions for people that want to start saving their bodies now before they get to come in and learn from you?
No, absolutely. On my website, we have a video link. Click, and there's about 50 videos there now that are on the YouTube channel that have, clips from my DVDs and also clips of me teaching at conferences, workshops, and classes. And then there's a whole series of videos that we did at the Oakworks factory. And in those videos are very, where I'm actually teaching the moves, breaking them down, speaking directly into the camera as if I was in a class, so people could get a really good idea of my teaching style and classroom style. And so there's a lot of opportunity right there, for picking up tips and techniques right off the website.
Fantastic. And how can people get to your website and find out about the courses you're teaching across the country, really across North America? I think you're all over the place, really. How can they get in touch with you and find these videos?
I know. I think we have about 35 courses this year that we're teaching in 5 conferences, and oh my God, it's a lot. Certainly looking for some teaching assistants. I think I'll throw that out there for people who are interested. The website address is www.nayadausa.com. So it's NAYADA.USA.com. And anyone can call me directly right on my cell phone, 716-510-6853. I love to talk directly with people and, find out about their practice and how I can make a difference for them.
Well, I think that's a great idea for people to go to the website and check it out, or just call you. You're so approachable about everything in your classes. And I'm sure that people listening are going to want to come to the conference and register for one or both of them on BodySaver Method and Thai massage on the table and the floor. I really appreciate, Patrick, you taking the time to talk with me today, and, of course, for being a part of the 2012 Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference. As always, we are honored to have you at this year's event.
Excited to be there, and we have some really special things available for people at the show. So
fantastic. Well,
special offers.
Yeah, special offers. Did you tell me earlier about some discounts and so forth for your DVDs and things at the booth if people come and see you there?
Yeah, and we'll have the videos playing on a video screen on a monitor, so they can check them out. They can click through, and I have 4 DVDs now, so I'm excited about that. And we'll have some huge discounts on our DVDs. And then this year, the Hot Stone AccuRoller is even better. I introduced the AccuRoller last year at the Canadian Massage Conference and got great response. But we're even more refined with it right now, and we're $50 less than we were last year. Hope the people that bought them last year aren't listening, but anyway.
Maybe you can.
So anyway, I'm excited about being able to do hot stone massage, acupressure work, and bamboo massage, all with one handy-dandy little tool. And I think people will really like to add that into their practice, whether they're doing hot stone or not. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, and so anybody that wants to check that out, you can go by Patrick's booth or visit his 1-hour class where he's going to be showing a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, and the website has a web page for that too, and there's some video content on its use and the whatnot. So again, it's all like how can you how can you get the benefits of hot stone massage for you and your clients without all of some of the distracting features about it. So,
excellent. Well, it sounds like a great addition to all of your inventions and tools.
Yeah, it fits into the BodySaver approach, you know.
Awesome. Well, Patrick, I want to make sure everybody knows how to be a part of the conference, so let me transition here for a moment and let's make sure that everybody knows exactly what the conference is all about. The Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference is one of the largest exhibitions of massage and chiropractic products, continuing education, and business opportunities for practitioners of both disciplines. The registration cost for the conference is just $68 and includes access to the Trade Hall floor for all 3 days, which houses over 100 vendor booths and tables, including Patrick's, access to all of the free 1-hour presentations for chiropractic and massage, also including Patrick's, and 1 lunch voucher. Attendees may also choose to add 3-hour workshops and full-day classes to their experience and participate in raffles and giveaways of literally thousands of dollars in prizes. On Sunday, October 14th, we're offering free admission to registered students. Students will be greeted at 10 a.m. at our Smart from the Start seminar, featuring top presenters in both industries who will be talking about the growth opportunities and struggles that both industries may encounter. This is real-life education about what to expect after graduation and some topics that never get covered in school. All of this is happening at the beautiful Sheraton on the Falls Conference Center and Casino. Room rates are $139 to $179 a night, with up to 4 people to a room, but space is limited, so please make your reservations now. Also, Annex Publishing is printing the Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Event Program in Massage Therapy Canada and Canadian Chiropractor magazines. These will be given out at the conference and distributed throughout Canada to magazine subscribers. So if you are a vendor or educator who's listening in today and want to get some great exposure for your class or product, please contact Christine Livingstone at Annex Publishing. Now, if you're ready to register for the 2012 Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference in Niagara Falls, and of course to meet Patrick Ingrassia, myself, and the other amazing instructors, there are now 2 ways to do so. First, you may register online and pick your courses instantly on the official conference websites, CanadianMassageConference.com or CanadianChiropracticConference.com, depending on your discipline. You may also register by phone. The call is free, and operators are waiting to speak with you at 877-681-5578. That's 877-681-5578. We also invite you to stay connected with us on Facebook at facebook.com/Canadian Massage Conference and /Canadian Chiropractic Conference. Again, the 2012 Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference is made possible by all of our wonderful sponsors. Thank you so much to the Vitality Depot, Lackner McClellan Insurance, New York Chiropractic College, the Registered Massage Therapists Association of Ontario, Massage Therapy Canada and Canadian Chiropractor magazines, Biotone, Massage Warehouse, Bon Vital, MPA Media, Family Massage Therapy, the DCCE, Performance Health, and Smile Dog Remote Reception Services. This is Felicia Brown, and on behalf of everyone from the Canadian Massage and Chiropractic Conference and One Concept Radio, I want to thank you for listening to this edition of the pre-conference broadcast series. Please remember to watch for more interviews between now and October 14th and to visit our websites and Facebook pages for replays of all the interviews in the series. We look forward to seeing you in Niagara Falls in October. Please also consider joining us for the 2013 American Massage, Chiropractic, and Acupuncture Conferences, May 17th through 19th in Atlanta, Georgia, and September 13th through 15th in San Diego, California. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a fabulous day.